Hi. I accidentally started this. I accidentally sent the wrong link on Tumblr, and I really apologize for that. But because it's like already 9:06, I decided to just start already because this video will be saved on YouTube. So today I said I'm going to teach the subject markers, topic markers, and direct or object markers, right? But before I start off that, I want to teach about these three right here: 이것, 그것, and 저것, which sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Ooh, sorry, I just heard myself in the background. I just wanted to like make sure. Okay. Oh hi. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Okay. So what these three mean is that 이것 is it's all just this, that, and that over there. So this Do you guys like my background music, by the way? I don't know if you can really hear it, but I put some BTS on. uh, there. Also, I apologize for this because I kind of just got out the shower because I just like redid my room because I needed more. I needed more anime in my life. I needed more BTS in my life, of course. Whatever. Okay, so it goes. 이것 is this. 그것 is that, and 저것 is that over there. So the difference between these two is that it's just how to say distance, because that is 그것 is something that's close to the listener but far from you, which is the speaker. And this 저것 is something that's far from both the listener and the speaker, which is you again. So the reason why I want to point this out, because to make a really basic sentence, you just need to know these three pretty much. So like 이것은 밥이다, like something like this is rice, or 그것은 차를이다, something like that. I couldn't just make an example right off my head, sorry about that. But this is really not too loud because it sounds really nice right now. Okay, so the way this is that when I said 이것은, the n part is I added it to 이것, but together it makes 이것은 because of how it's just like written. But n is actually the topic marker, or n is also a topic marker, just depending on consonant or vowel. So getting over these, this is just something you can learn about really just easily. Like you can just learn on Google. It's really simple. So let me start off with this. I think I need like. Oh, that's right. I don't have napkins. Great. Right. So let me start off with 이 and 가, which is the subject markers, and these are just like, okay, let me clear this out. Okay, so it's kind of confusing at first with n and n, which are topic markers. The difference between those and and 르, like it's gonna get a little confusing, but the more you speak Korean, the more you learn and study it, it gets like easier to like make sense like along the way, because like it just kind of makes sense. I'm really hungry right now. I don't know why I just brought that up there. So I wonder if I should. I really hope I spelled consonant right now. I haven't really taken any English class since like high school. Okay. So the subject markers have just one meaning, but should I just hear that? Sorry about that. So they have just one meaning, but there's two different ways or two different uses of it, which is these two, E and ka. So the reason why is because you would use E after a noun that ends with a not consonant. Yeah, consonant actually. Yeah, what am I thinking? And then you use ka after a word that ends, or a noun, or a subject specifically that ends with a vowel. Like if you were to say like the main subject of a sentence is a person, like for example, my name is Emily. If you guys don't know, hi, I'm Emily. I'm really awkward. Sorry about that. So it would be like Emilica, because my name ends with a vowel sound. Or like, I don't want. Who's someone cool in my life? Keto from Top Dog. Oh, I love Keto from Top Dog. I need to put him on my wall. Anyways, let me get back from that. So Keto ga, because Keto, like you don't hear consonant sound at the end, which is like when you write it in Korean, it actually doesn't have a consonant at the end. Let me just write it real quick because I love Keto. Like, I probably love him more than like, I don't know. But so let me just use an example. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me bring out my other color marker real quick. Okay. The reason why I'm just like really, really weird right now is because I just kind of ranted about some stuff. So I'm just like, well, let me just let my inner whatever out. So, ooh, okay. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is a red marker, right? And so a superstitious in Korea is that you can't write someone's name in a red marker or they'll die. I mean, everyone dies eventually. Not to make things sound like really, really sad, but it's like kind of just superstitious. So, for example, this is Keto from Top Dog, and this is Ka, the subject marker, so Keto ga. So you got like half a sentence like right there. You got like half of a sentence like right there. You're like, boom. Okay, wow, that's so quick. Because the thing is, when you first start making sentences, it's really, really simple. And actually, in my next lesson, I'm actually going to teach about a really like simple, just easy endings. Okay, so the way that like how should I differentiate them? So a subject marker is like the main subject of a sentence. Like I feel like I should have prepped some sentences. Hold up, let me look at my flashcard. That is not my flashcard. The thing is that subjects are really just like the main, like it's kind of just like basic speaking English. Maybe not even just English. Maybe just like any language, because honestly, my English is not really that great sometimes or all the time. So what I'm trying to say is that like actually hold up. No, I'm just like being weird. So the subject of a sentence is always just like the really most important thing in the sentence that is a noun. For example, like Emily가 행복해요, which is Emily is happy. But you put ka at the end of my name because I am the main subject of the sentence. I feel like that was a bad example because I don't want to be like talking about myself. No, that was weird. But I am happy though. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel really bad because I'm not like really checking out the what is it, the comments, but there's only one other comment since I last checked. But yeah, and the music's not so loud. Thank you for telling me that, by the way. So that's pretty much it for the subject markers. Like it's just the really basic part. Like let me find something real quick. I'm gonna find you guys a sentence because I should really be more prepared for this, but I don't know how to prepare for this. I didn't even study it actually, which kind of bothers me. Okay, so I actually have my flashcard saved. Ooh, I did not spell that right. I actually have my flashcard saved on my computer, and I use this program called Anki or Anki. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's ANKI. I put it in like in either my helpful links or my tips link. But let's see, what's a really simple sentence? Because it's just that is how I like study, because like it's just really, really helpful, and a lot of people actually do it too. Let's see, how do I make okay, I kind of found a sentence, and it's not too complicated, so I will write it down. So I'm gonna delete this real quick, or I'm gonna. Why did I say delete? Like, that was weird. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the sentence in in English is "I really miss your smile," and let's see. The thing is about I actually like learned a lot of phrases just on Tumblr actually. I'm running it, sorry guys. Okay, so here's an example sentence with the word let's see, with the subject marker ka. I'm really clumsy. Oops. and it's not complicated sentence because it's really easy. Okay, well, it shouldn't be complicated because you'll understand eventually. Because Korean's not as hard as people think. So the sentence in Korean is can't read backwards actually. 因为그 미소가 정말 그리워요, which is your which is I mean like how I said like 그것, but sometimes it's like a little complicated. But this 그것 is just pretty much this, pretty much at least in my opinion I think it is. And then miso is smile, and then ka is the main subject sentence. 정말, which you hear a lot in songs and in dramas, which means really. Like also like 진짜, which is also just really also. And then 그리워요, which is like you're missing something, which is if you know like 21's 그리워요, then that's what it means. Honestly, I really think K-pop is a really good way to learn Korean also, because I'm not saying like always refer to K-pop because you can't learn everything. Like you can't learn how to like make sentences. You can learn like phrases like lyrics, but yeah. So I have 4 viewers. Woo! All right. So that's pretty much it for subject markers. Sorry, I just like zone out sometimes because I didn't get enough sleep because I had class this morning. I don't even want to think about that class. Let me get back into teaching. I am so sorry. Okay, so that's pretty much it for subject markers. It's just all you have to know is just actually I think that's probably the most easiest one rather than easiest one in comparison to topic markers and direct objects. A lot of people have trouble with the topic markers and object markers, but like I said before, it gets a lot easier. So I had to take my charger from my laptop. It gets a lot easier along the way. I promise it does. Okay, so let's move on to topic markers. So, I did not mean to write that in Korean. Okay, so the topic markers are, turn this upside down. Are and 는, and I'm debating if I should write organization for those actually. I'll just write organization. Because some people are still learning how to read Korean. And if you guys didn't know yet, I my last live session, which was actually saved also. Sorry, it's an advertisement. It's just playing from my phone. It's really weird. Okay, so I actually taught how to read and write Korean from the last one, which took relatively long, and I really apologize for that. I didn't mean for it to be that long. It was really surprising. But anyways, going back to the subject, and 는, which are topic markers. This is really stupid, but I just laughed because I wrote markers with a marker. All right, anyways, so and 는, just like 이 and ka, they both mean the same thing. I'm not saying 이 and ka mean the same thing as and 는. I'm just saying they both have to be use an after a consonant, you use 는 after a vowel. And actually a lot of grammar is actually like that, and you get used to it because I believe in you guys. Okay, so 은 is after consonant. Okay, and then is after a vowel. I just felt like I should write that down. But yeah. So the thing with topic markers is that it's kind of confusing. The topic markers, they kind of just indicate a comparison of the topic. Luckily, I wrote down notes, so I don't look like a damn fool this time and take 40, 50 minutes. Alright, so topic markers, the difference between the two is, the difference between and 는 and ka is that they're both very similar, but and are used when the subject when the topic/subject is being compared to another thing. For example, thankfully I found examples is 호피가 행창고에 있다. Okay, which 커피가, which is coffee, and then 가 is the subject marker, and then 냉장고, which is fridge, and 에 is a location marker, which I will eventually go over. And then 있다 is to exist, the verb. Okay, so the whole sentence means the coffee is in the fridge, or coffee fridge exists, is how it is. But with that sentence, you can hear like there's no intention of like comparison, right? But if you say 커피는 냉장고에 있다, when like it's the same, pretty much the same thing, but it's possible that okay, I'm just gonna read what I wrote. I'm sorry, guys. What I wrote is it's possible that the speaker is trying to distinguish between the location of the coffee and another object. So you could say like coffee is in the fridge, but you could say like the tea is on the table, something like that. Yeah. Okay. But in this example, it states that the coffee, but they both just mean the coffee's in the fridge. So it's like a little confusing, but it's just, I honestly, like the way I see it is that you use ka when you want to make like the most important thing like stick out. Like you could say like who's someone that I know that's cool. I use my friend Miguel because he decided to like watch my broadcast today. So I would say like Miguel E. Yeah, that's right. Miguel E, because his last or the end of his name ends with a consonant, which is a L or L. Okay. So like you can say 있다, which you could say Miguel exists. But if you say like Miguel은 있다, which is like Miguel exists, but something else also exists. So this is kind of like complicated to understand at first, but really it's just really easy. I feel like I'm really bad at explaining things, and I'm really regretting not writing more notes actually. I don't deserve to play League tonight. And then the thing is that, how do I explain this? The thing is that, like, yeah, like I said, like I would use E and ka for like the main subject in a sentence. Like you could say, like I don't know if some of you guys might know, but if you like some sentence, it already indicates that when you say like 나는, like you don't have to say like you are like in a sentence. Like per se, 나는 학교에 가고 싶어, which is like I want to go to school, which I actually don't right now because it's like 9 o'clock. What am I doing? But you don't have to put space. I don't like these ads. I really don't. Okay, that was ridiculous. Okay. Wow, I need. Oh, I should have drank like some coffee or something. I am zoning out. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what it is that I feel really bad because I don't remember what I just said. Okay. What it is that I'm so mad right now. Okay. Okay. How do I explain this? So, and then is that I get really easily distracted, and that's one of the things I really don't like on this. So the thing is that and then is they're really just like, I guess I would say like not as relevant. Oh, I remember what I was saying now. Nan, like 내가, 난, 나를, which all mean like I in some form. Which I made a post about it like a long time ago. But you can also watch the NPC's I, my, me, mine to understand what it really is. They all just mean I, but it's just all in different ways. Which I feel like I should go over in a video, and I'll ask on Tumblr if I really should, because it's like really easy to understand. Okay, so the thing is that in this sentence you don't have to say like 난, which is I, or 전, which is also I, but like normally. You don't have to like already say it in a sentence. You could just say 학교에 가고 싶어, and they would already assume like it's already assumed that you're talking about yourself. Like for me, like I don't say 난 like all the time, or 전 all the time, or like 저는, or like 제가, or anything like that, because like it's already indicated, or it's already assumed. As for when I'm talking about like if I'm talking to someone, I'd be like 너는, which 너 means you. So in this case, I would say like I would say you. So that's like a little mini lesson there. So there's like in that example, I said 너는. So the thing is that 는 just right there is just a topic, while I kind of just thought of myself as like the main subject because I'm kind of talking. I feel like I should like really grasp that a lot better, but I'm not really doing it. Okay. Oh, why is this up? Okay. Ooh, yellow new word. So is it emphasized with E and cop? E, emphasized. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm checking like the comments like really slowly. That bothers me. So let's see. Where was I? Okay. I have like a lot of tabs open. Sorry about that. Okay. So I would say if you want to, it's just really like just basic, really just basic knowledge. Like a subject is very different from a topic. It kind of confuses you at first because it confused me at first because I'm not that great in English or speaking to people or speaking in general. So anyway, that's just pretty much it. Like just to know the difference is that, like I said, then means when you want to use like something comparing to like another thing. Like sometimes at first like I had to keep that definition in my head, but the more you write, the more you speak and like do all this Korean, then the more you'll be like, oh, I should use 는 or 는 instead of E and ka. So that's pretty much it for those two. And lastly, I like to move on to the object markers. So object markers is to indicate the direct object of a sentence. So like there's a difference between a subject, an object, and a topic. Like let me just clarify something real quick because the way grammar in Korean is made, like I know this is a little off topic, but this is like really relevant if you're gonna make a sentence, is that is that the subject goes first in a sentence, then the object, then the verb at the end. So as you can already tell, there's already a subject there, which could just be like 난 or 내가, and then like an object, which could just be like coffee, which is just coffee. So like 난 커피를 좋아해. I just made that up, but I know like I already said like or 커피를 because like sometimes it's just really easy to grasp. I'll just say that. I'll just need to clarify that. It's just really simple the more I get into it. I really should stop repeating myself. So the object markers. Okay. Are let me rewrite that. And just like the other two, there's always one that you put after a consonant after a vowel. And like yeah, that happens with all of the not all grammar, but a lot of grammar. Like endings and such like that. Or actually not endings. But there's just a lot of things. Okay. So whoops. Okay. Let me distract myself. After. So if you guys don't already know, it's also great if you do know this, like you kind of just grasp onto it. So is after a consonant and is after a vowel. So really this is the part where most people have the most difficulty is they trying to see the difference between the object markers and topic markers. Let's see. So let me just explain what an object marker is first. So we already I just went over like which one you put after like a consonant, which one you put after a vowel. It's really just basic. So use this after a word or pretty much the object to indicate use this after a word to indicate the object of a sentence. Okay. So like for example, 나는, which is what we just learned. Okay, so 나는 and then 학교를. So 학교, not 학교. I'm so sorry. So 나는 한국어를. So 한국어 is Korean language. Okay, so 나는 한국어를 말해, which is I speak Korean. Okay, so 나는 is already the reason why it's 는 is because you could be talking like about somebody else also, but you're not talking about like kind of like you're not like the main subject of a sentence. Like it's really confusing, and it's like really kind of just hard to explain for like a lot of people because like I've seen posts on Tumblr about like trying to explain it, and like sometimes it's like I have like the same idea, like I would say like the same thing, but in the end it's just really just like a basic definition is really what a lot of people can give. What am I listening to now? Oh, more BTS. Okay, so 나는 is 나, and which is I. 는 is the topic marker of sentence. So 나는 한국어를, it's the object of the sentence is 한국어, and then like 말해, which is speaking or speak. So the reason why 한국어를 is the main object of the sentence is because the verb kind of plays a really good part or really important part with this is that because 말해 and 한국어를 like you wouldn't like what you're doing is speaking, right? And like what you're doing is speaking Korean. So it's like you could say like but really can't. Okay. The thing is that pretty much is just that that without you wouldn't really be able to not you wouldn't be able to, I'm sure you can. But let me explain this. Okay, so the thing is that I'm stuttering again. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So the verb it kind of just tells you what like it would make sense when you like read a sentence. It just oh my gosh, there's a reason why I don't like socialize. I mean, I don't talk a lot because I'm really bad at it, like I said. Anyway, I'm so sorry. So the thing is that like the verb indicates what really is the object of sentence, because you want to say like 다들 한국어는 말해, because then you'd be like Koreans speak me, which does not make sense. So I hope that kind of like clarified it a little bit, because like you could say like 다들, which is something people do say like as talking about like yourself on like 한국어는. Like I've never actually heard 한국어는 at all. I've only usually like heard 한국어를 because like there's something you're doing with Korean or 한국어 that is, you know, the verb that comes at the end of the sentence. So really it's kind of, I'm so sorry, I just kind of choked a bit over. So how to explain this? So really the difference is that 는 is the topic, and let's see, I don't really know how to differentiate like a topic and an object, especially with a subject and an object too. Like it's kind of complicated because honestly, like I didn't do that well in English, and I'm not very good at like using my words. Oh, as you can see right there, I was really bad at that. Okay, but so pretty much it's just that they relate to the verb. I feel really bad that I'm like stopping, and I really apologize. I'm like really, I seem like really unprepared, but I'm low key unprepared. Sorry about that. Just school and second anime and performance mode, blah blah. Anyways, other than my personal life, get out of that because I'm teaching right now. So the thing is that you know, I wanted to point this out, but I'm wearing a shirt that has like Japanese on it, but I'm teaching Korea tonight. I purposely wore this shirt for that. I'm a loser. Anyway, the thing is that like I said, is they relate to the verb that comes at the end of the sentence. And then they use it after a word that the topic that is like being used to compare things. Or let me just read the definition I wrote. Okay. See. I didn't actually write a definition. I'm really mad at myself right now. So let's see. So pretty much the definition of a topic marker is is that they're topic markers that indicate like there's going to be a comparison. What is this? Oh god, I don't want to see this. I don't know what to do. This is really weird actually. It feels like beyond weird. Next time, play top up. Maybe I will. I don't know. Whatever. They indicate the topic of a sentence, or they show that there's going to be comparison related. But eventually, like I said, you're going to like learn more Korean, and then it's easier to understand, like to show how to differentiate it. And like I said, subject markers, 이행가, is just to show like the main, more like the subject of sentence. Like for example, if I put like, what's this Naga? Naga, you never say Naga because like Naga kind of, I think it means like go away or something like that. Actually, because I've heard it before, but it does not mean I. It does not. So you would say like 나는 or 내가 even. 내가, I think it means my actually. So don't use 나가. Do not use 나가. Or do not use 나이. Or how? I'll just write it because. Okay. So these two you do not use. You do not use. 다에, 나이, and 다가. Because the reason is that I'm pretty sure they mean something else too. Something Korean. But it's what is it? It's that because it's already like I said, it's already assumed that you are the main subject of a sentence or such and such. That makes sense, right? I hope it really does. So let me just summarize everything really quick. Let me start off with 이것, 그것, 저것, because like they're actually like they're gonna be really relevant in the future, even though I really didn't like get into them today or tonight actually. But like I said, 이것, like I said in the beginning, actually, 이것은 oops. Okay. So the thing is that like 이것은, like I wrote in the beginning, this right here is how it would be. Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading your comment. So 이것은 is like you would be speaking of the topic that's going to be compared in a sentence. So the way this is the reason why this is 이것은 not 이것은 is because you drag the S sound over, so like that's why there's a check mark. So 이것은, and like I said in the, I'm pretty sure I said this in other lesson that some, or actually not some, actually yeah, some. So you actually drag the vowel over to the next, not the vowel, the consonant, the last consonant over to the next syllable, because like the next syllable might start with a vowel. There we go. Woo! Oh my gosh. You like relearn my alphabet or something. This is like getting really embarrassing. So 이것, 그것, 저것. So 이것 is this, which is close to you and the listener. 그것 is close to the listener but far from you, and 저것 is like far from you and the listener. Like this right here. 이것은 marker이다. I'm actually not sure. Okay. Because all these sounds are okay. So 그것은 as you can see, it's a little farther away from me, and it might be closer. Like let's say like I'm talking to somebody right here. So 그것은 like I'm talking to Kido. Like I'm talking to Kido right now. And then like 그것은 펜이다. So it still has the same meaning, but it's different. And I use 그것 because of the distance, right? Okay, and then okay, this is like closer to you guys. Or I'm just trying to like put this away from me. So let's say like this is far. I have really short arms. Okay, so this is far from me and Kido. I need help me, please. So this is far from both of us. So it'd be 저것은. Let's say like this is like 3 meters or 3 meters away. So 저것은 like that. So those three, 이것, 그것, 저것, they all have like the same like 이것 is this, 그것 is that, and then 저것 is that over there. So that's summarized. That part, that intro is summarized. And then to summarize the last part, or today's main topic, is the subject markers, topic markers, and object markers. So 이행가, 이 is used after a subject that ends with a consonant. Ka is used after a subject that ends with a vowel. And like I said, this kind of like is just like the main point of the sentence, which is just like you might be talking about like or something. I'm sorry, I'm just so hungry. And then the topic marker is really similar to the subject marker, except that what is it? It's just that like the topic marker you would use to separate, not separate. What am I saying? I'm so out of it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or whatever. Okay, so the topic markers, they are put after a word to indicate like there's going to be a comparison between that and that. But you don't necessarily have to put like another topic in a sentence or another object in a sentence like that. Like I said, like my example from earlier was 커피는 냉장고에 있다, which is like I said, the coffee is in the fridge. But you could like that could kind of like hint at a meaning that like there might be like tea on the table, which is my example from earlier. Okay, and so like I said, 은 is used after a topic that ends with a consonant, and then 는 is after a topic that ends with a vowel. Okay, and lastly, object markers. So 을 and z, 을 is used after a consonant or an object that ends with a consonant, and then 르 is used after an object that ends with a vowel. Okay, and so like let me just say the example again, which is 나는. Like as you can hear, I use 는, the topic marker. Like you could be like when you say 나는, like you could be like there might be a chance, or like I said, I'll just use the word hint. There might be a hint that you might be talking about like 너는, which is like you. Like you could also say 너는 한국어로 말해, which is, and then 나는 한국어로 말해, which is the only difference is that you're changing who is the object of the sentence, not the topic of the sentence. Makes sense, right? Okay, so 나는 한국어를 말해. I Korean speak that, or I speak Korean if you say it normally. Okay, so it's just that the only difference between the I'm about to finish. I'm so sorry for taking so long. So the only difference is that and is that like I said, this is a very important. Okay, so you might want to like write this down if you guys want, or just rewatch this really rather long video again. Is that the object relates to the verb that comes at the end of a sentence. So pretty much that is it. I'm pretty much done with tonight's lesson. Good morning or good evening to all my viewers. I'm not sure where you guys are from, but 안녕하세요 or 안녕히 주무세요. Did I just say goodnight? Yeah, I'm really tired. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Oh my god, I'm out of it. But yeah, pretty much that is today's lesson, or tonight's lesson, or this morning's lesson. And I hope you guys kind of like got a better concept of it. If anything, like I'd love to like just answer you guys' questions or anything. Like hit me up on Kakao, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Tumblr. Like I'm I'm usually on social media because all I have is just like dance classes and work. And that's it. Yeah, sometimes I go out, sometimes I don't, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around for this long. Whoever you guys are, thank you guys for commenting. Thank you just for a lot of things. Oh, oh, excuse me. That was not okay. But yeah, thank you guys. I hope you guys understood this. Like I said, just hit me up whenever or wherever. Because usually I can usually reply back because I sleep pretty late. So oh yeah, thank you so much. No problem, Maple Roma. That sounds like Maple Story. I want to play Maple Story. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, so like I said, thank you guys so much, and hopefully you guys can tune in next time. I'm not sure where the lesson will be, but I'll let you guys know on Tumblr because that's where I'm most active with this Korean blog. So thank you guys. Good night or good morning or just have a great day, evening. Just you do that. Okay. Bye.